Chicago Cubs News Today.
It looks like someone finally realized which side of Chicago plays real baseball in 2026. And he's coming from the South Side. The Cubs have just signed Liam Hendriks to a minor league deal. Yes, That Hendriks. The Australian who spent years as the face of the White Sox bullpen, saving games and shutting doors at Guaranteed Rate Field. Now he's crossing town to wear the blue. The irony is delicious. With Justin Steele, Cade Horton, and Matthew Boyd on the IL plus Thailbar, Harvey, Hodge, Wicks, and Riley Martin also sidelined, the Cubs' bullpen is bleeding. Hendriks brings 739 career strikeouts, a 3.88 ERA, and 10.0 K9. Can you imagine the scene? A guy who lived on the other side of the city, who knows every corner of Chicago, now being called upon to save OUR season. While the White Sox sink into the division basement, Hendriks comes to the side that actually matters. Does he still have gas in the tank after a year off? Or are we betting too high? Honestly, I love this move. And it's not just because of the delightful trolling of our South Side rivals. It's because Hendriks is exactly the kind of warrior you want when things are heating up. 2 10-game winning streaks have put us at the top of the NL alongside Atlanta, but look at the state of our roster. We need someone who has been in worse trenches, who knows how to close games in October. He might not be the all-star closer of 2021 anymore, but the mentality. That doesn't age. And let's be real, seeing a former White Sox player saving our skins while we fight for a title. Chef's kiss. The Cubs face Atlanta next, with Shota Imanaga on the mound tonight against the Braves. These are the 2 best records in the National League, both with at least 27 wins. But while Atlanta has a relatively healthy roster, Chicago is improvising. The rotation. Only 4 names rotating. Imanaga, Edward Cabrera, Jameson Taillon, and Colin Rea. The bullpen is operating at its limit, depending on arms that are already overworked. If Hendriks can regain even 70% of what he was, he becomes a crucial piece for holding slim leads in the 7th and 8th innings. The team doesn't need him as a closer right now, but as a veteran who understands the pressure of decisive games. Starting in June, when the playoffs begin to take shape, every win counts double. I know it's hard to believe. Hendriks hasn't played since 2025 for the Red Sox, and let's face it, Boston didn't exactly finish well. But this is the kind of calculated gamble that separates mediocre front offices from winning ones. A minor league contract means 0 risk. If it works, we get a veteran arm for free. If not, we release him and move on. But I have a hunch. Hendriks didn't cross the country to retire in Iowa. He wants to prove he can still play. And us? We desperately need bodies in the bullpen. Sometimes the math is just that simple. So tell me in the comments, do you believe in the Australians' redemption? Or did the Cubs just sign another empty promise? Because over at Wrigley, June is right around the corner.